Hello, and welcome to Intuition with Marnie Lynn. How are you? I'm doing really good. Today we're on part 5 in our series about empath, and we only have 6 more examples to look at to see if we are indeed an empath. So let's start with number 25. Empaths are excellent listeners. An empath won't talk about themselves much unless it's to someone they trust. They love to learn and know about others and genuinely care. 26. Intolerance to narcissism. Although kind and often very tolerant of others, empaths do not like to be around overly egotistical people who put themselves first and refuse to consider another person's feelings or points of view other than their own. For me, that drives me crazy. I don't like to be around egotistical because they tend to just talk about themselves, figure out the topic that they want to talk about, and that's it. They just bulldoze you over and go on about their rehearsed subject line, much like the passive-aggressive toxic people. I find them to be, narcissistic, and I can't be around it. It sucks my energy and makes me ill. 27. The ability to feel the days of the week. An empath will get the Friday feeling if they work Fridays or not. They pick up on how the collective is feeling. The first couple of days of a long bank holiday weekend, Easter for example, can feel to them like the world is smiling, calm, and relaxed. Sunday evenings, Mondays and Tuesdays of a working week have a massive feeling. I find that because I was born on a Monday, I love Mondays. Monday is my power day. Monday is the day that I do my banking, anything that I need to do to be successful, I will do on Monday because Monday is my power day. And I can also feel what a Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday feels like. But I think that's common for a lot of people and not just an empath. 28. Will not choose to buy antiques, vintage, or secondhand. Anything that's been pre-owned carries the energy of the previous owner. An empath will even prefer to have a brand new car or house if they are in a financial situation to do so with no residual energy. I cannot go into a secondhand store very often because it's almost like an item hanging on a clothing rack will have so much residual energy around it that just walking past, I can hear the residual on all the items in the store just talking away. And when they see somebody who is open to it, they will come towards you and can attach themselves to you and follow you home. So I'm very careful when I go into a secondhand store because for me, they're draining. 29. Sensing the energy of food. Many empaths don't like to eat meat or poultry because they can feel the vibrations of the animal, especially if the animal suffered, even if they like the taste. That's true. I go to an ethical butcher, and the meat that I eat from that, I don't feel the residual energy or fear from the animal. I think that the big grocery stores, the meat departments are bad. I'll walk past and glance at the product sitting on the shelves, but I don't often buy it because it's crap. The butchers usually throw in old and crappy stuff into the product to sell, and it's just not worth it. Number 30, and the last one. They can appear moody, shy, aloof, and disconnected. Depending on how an empath is feeling will depend on what face they show to the world. They can be prone to mood swings, and if they've taken on too much negative, will appear quiet, unsociable, and even miserable. An empath detests having to pretend to be happy when they're sad. This only adds to their load, making working in the service industry, where service with a smile, very challenging and can make them feel like scuttling under a stone. Interesting. It says, if you can say yes to at least 10 of these traits, especially 1 to 10, so that would be part 1 and part 2, you could very well be an empath. Empaths may carry many of the same traits, but we are still individuals. We can override or block certain characteristics, and some characteristics will come and go over the years as life circumstances change. Once one has become aware of one's birthright of being an empath, it is then we can find remedies to ease symptoms and perhaps discover what our real role in life is. Fascinating. I think myself, I probably can say yes to 20 or more. And I think a lot of it overlaps with other personality traits which can be misconstrued as an empath. But that's just me and my interpretation. Let me get my cards. I'm going to use again today, as today is our last day on this topic. And the reason why I'm doing topics is so I can be online a little bit longer for you to be involved with my energy to help you to feel calm within yourself. It's a lot easier than just sitting here dum-de-dum-dum-dum-dum. And why not learn something while we are exchanging positive healing energies? Lots of stuff in the news. Lots of things happening. They're still trying to push World War III with Russia, and we are not falling for it. I want to know what the energy is like for everyone watching the video today. Fun part of the show is seeing what grandfather and grandmother, the universe, and Earth want to teach Grasshopper. I am a beautiful person and I love me. I am a beautiful person and I love me. I am a beautiful person and I love me. See, Grasshopper, this is easy to do. Now, look in the mirror and repeat, Grandmother. It's very important for us to learn how to love ourselves. And by loving ourselves, looking after ourselves, showing other people around us that we have self-respect, that our word is law unto us, it will help other people to heal by seeing you as a role model and living your life this way. It's very important. If we're on the airplane of life and the airplane looks like it's going to go down, you must take the oxygen mask and put it on yourself first. Because if you try putting it on other people, you'll die before you can help anyone. So, protect yourself first. You'll live longer. You can help people more by being good to yourself, treating yourself with love and respect. The person in the mirror is your best friend. You have to remember that. I have to remember that. And I practice it every day. And I ask myself every day how I'm doing, and I'm surprised at what I hear back. Thank you for spending some time with me. I always feel good about myself after I have spent some time with you. And please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you know every time I put up a new video. And I put up a new video every day. So I'll say bye for now. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.